Hi guys, welcome back to another World Cup episode. So I'm 10 minutes early. We'll be streaming this Pro 1391 versus GdC We Are One. So it's a Kingdom 1391 team versus a Kingdom 97 team. So I'm just getting my stuff kind of set up. Just going to make sure everything's working correctly. That's why I'm a little bit early. There's the new golden chest skin. Just the standard, not the supreme. I kind of like it. So once again, this will be World Cup, an episode of that. Kingdom 1391 versus Kingdom 97. I think they'll both be there. So we're here a little bit early. I've already played my match for the day. I really like this skin. I will be putting out the mineral vein video probably later today. Just look. Okay, so looks like we're 6 minutes, 20 seconds out. And it will be this match right here. So far, both teams have 9 points, victory rate of 100%, both sides. 1391 Kingdom is ranked 10th. GdC Kingdom 97 team is ranked 197th. So 5 minutes to go until it starts. I'll be streaming these matches all season long, so if anybody has a preference or request, just message me and I'll try to get that match in. So it is Sunday, May 10th. This will be Dark Spear streaming World Cup. I was going to do some other streams too. I'm trying to figure out how to set up like upcoming events, but I was going to stream like some basic Q&A, castle defense, run through stuff. I'm going to do a video like that here coming up in the near future where I'm just going to go through kind of my castle, my personal castle setup just to kind of help the newer, less experienced players, and then also do it live so anybody who's on can just ask me questions. I'm really liking this golden chest skin. So it looks like 4 minutes to go. A little less. This will be 1391 Kingdom versus 97 Kingdom. It's got kind of a cool action sequence too. I like this look here with the this particular aura and these wings. They go with it really well. But another crescent, that I like the crescent, but I like it better with the blue crescent. So let's see, where's Mr. War? Mr. War has it, but he's got the blue crescent. I like that look too. I like that blue crescent a lot. But I like all the crescents. I like the smaller white, the original crescent. Of course, I like this yellow one. I like that blue one too. That's a nice looking effect. Looks really cool. So a little under 3 minutes to go until the match starts. There's that new, the hawk or the eagle or whatever effect there. I like that. That's cool too. Clash of Kings is coming up with some pretty cool looking vanity items nowadays. The Aladdin skin, the water dragon. I always like the butterfly wings. Okay, so it looks like we're about to start. This will be 1391 versus 97 Kingdom. "40 seconds to go before it starts. I might be kind of familiar with these teams. It's hard to say because with the World Cup format, a lot of our Kingdom's main players play in a couple different teams, but I recognize the two Kingdom numbers, so obviously I play in 97, but I recognize 1391, so we might see some familiar faces. All right, so here we go. Okay, so wait for a second for it to populate the board. And looks like 97's on the blue side, 1391's on the red side. Okay, so here we go. I recognize a lot of these players from our kingdom. A couple Rust players, couple WoW players. Yep, couple fam. So I recognize a lot of these players. These are some of our core players on our main team too here, our main event team. But World Cup is, you only get a limited amount of players, so some of our main event team players go play on other alliances for World Cup. So that'll be interesting. And over here, 1391, we have St. Oz, Irinka, Mr. Dark, couple Russian names I wouldn't be able to pronounce, Style, Heisenberg, Urbis, Ruslan, and Suleiman. So right now, they're in the setup phase. They are frantically grabbing troops from they're grabbing troops from here. So what you do is you click on that. It's not going to show me, but you go in here. You only get a certain amount of troops. There's a cap. You grab those amount of troops depending on how each team has predetermined your march sets is what each team grabs from that barracks. So you can grab all different combinations of troops there, and so that's kind of one of the setup, individual setup features both sides has to determine. So once you grab your troops, then you set your march sets. Make sure your fast switch buttons up top are all set up. Make sure you're all activated on your boosts. And yeah, and then it pretty much comes down to organized strategy, communication, and who's going to show up every week. And who can get all their stuff set up in the 15 minutes that you get. So that's where we're at right now. It's in setup. So we started at 1. So we'll know soon enough. This Hunter, Your Star, Lord Fram, Ghost Rider, Beat Rack, RD, and Crazy Frog Victor are all from my alliance. Surprisingly, I didn't know that at first. I was actually looking at the left-hand side of this match, but this isn't our main team, so there's only a limited amount of roster spots. So these guys wanted to play too, so they used one of our sub-alliances. I believe it's Lord Fram's sub-alliance. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So as of right now, 1391's got the manpower advantage. 11 players to 9 players. So that will definitely be interesting. So we got the ticker tape coming through. This round of World Cup, Coke World Cup, will begin after 10 more minutes. So at 1:15 my time, the match will start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it looks like there's going to be 9 only. And I bet you these guys will be happy to see that they're getting streamed. Huh. So once again, right now they're in their setup phase. They're grabbing their troops. They're setting up their fast switches. They're saving their march sets. They're determining who's going to go where, when, determining their game plans. Yeah, so that's what's going on. And playing this event myself, I can tell you, to get it all in the short amount, the short 15 minutes. 15 minutes isn't enough time. 5 more minutes would be nice, at least to have 20 minutes. So, hey, what's up, XD? So this is regular season World Cup. I don't believe this is like playoffs or anything, but it's all factors into playoff seeding, and it's all going to determine who lines up where and in the final playoff rankings. And then this is all for real cash. So these first few rounds might not be as competitive as the next rounds, but in the end, this is going to be for real money. So by the end of the season, we're going to be seeing some pretty competitive matches, I'm pretty sure. A lot of people want this money. So 7 minutes, so it looks like just under 7 minutes to go, or just over 7 minutes to go till the match starts. Still in frantic, they're still going to be in frantic setup mode right now. Everybody kind of checking, double checking, saving. Both teams probably in Discord. This is Dragon Campaign style setup. Looks like we just had another land. So we have a late arriver here on 1391 side. But it's a condensed time. But basically, Dragon Campaign style format with Crystal Mine, Towers of Blessing, the Armory and Training Grounds, Teleport Points, Dragon Points, all that stuff. But the match is a lot less time. So did we have anybody else show up? Maybe one more extra showed up here. So it looks like we have one more show. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 now. But showing up late, that makes it difficult to set up. Every minute counts. Yeah, XD's in here. He'll probably know a lot of these people. Alright, so it looks like 1391, they're coming to win. But I do know these guys, and they're not coming to lose. So RD, Your Star, Hunter, Lord Fram, Ghost Rider, Beat Rack, Crazy Frog. All those guys are good players. They're definitely gonna try their best. So 5 minutes left in setup. So unlike Dragon Campaign, where you play in your standard castle that you've built over the years, these castles are all maxed out P6s. Everybody's got the same. Most people know that, but that's what this is. Total level playing field as far as castles go. Everybody's got the same piece of equipment. Okay, so it looks like 4 minutes to go for setup. We'll see who's going where. Oh, another interesting feature. So you cannot attack or be attacked from the safe zone, but you need to be in the safe zone to collect troops. So once you get your troops, you leave, and then you can attack. But you got to keep in mind, you only get a certain amount of teleports. So you don't want to do a whole lot of needless teleporting. You just want to kind of get where you're going and stay there and defend. Because once you run out of teleports and you get stuck in this safe zone, you're stuck. Then you can't attack, you can't defend, you just got to sit there. This is definitely kind of a little faster pace, a little more loose and reckless type with the troops type of format, because these aren't the troops that you produced, that you spent your money on, so people will throw them around a lot more freely in this. Plus the time, it's less time of a match, so and you score faster. You score more points per minute for some reason. You seem to get more points per minute, so higher scores. So I guess it'll be a little more fast-paced, action-packed maybe. k1391's got quite a few people over here. Full team almost. I think 15's the full team, so neither side's got a full roster. King Dragon came late. Two minutes to go. Oh, and we got another late arriver, Handsome. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's 12 players, but we got some late arrivers, so they're not going to be set very well. So we'll see how that affects them. But 12 players over here to see how many we ended up with over here. 6, 8, 10, 12. So 12 to 12. One minute to go. World Cup Season 3. Clash of Kings. As soon as it starts off here, we'll see where we go. A lot of people just go to the Crystal Mine. They might get some people at the Armory and the training grounds, but we'll see. Everybody's going to have to leave the safe zone to attack, so. Alright, and they're off. Looks like we have Kingdom 97. Kingdom 97 with 3 castles at the Crystal Mine. 1391 won there. We got single filling of the Crystal Mine. We have a 1391 castle down here south at the Tower of Blessing. We have a 1391 kingdom over here, as well as a 97 castle over here at the armory. And they're solo fighting over that point. We also have two 1391 castles over here at the training grounds. We also have one over here at the supply point. So it's same like Dragon Campaign as far as scoring goes here. Here we go. So it's same like Dragon Campaign as far as scoring goes. You get Crystal Mine, Tower of Blessings, supply points, the armory, and the training grounds. Those are your main points per minute buildings. The teleport points, the dragon towers, those buildings still, as far as I'm concerned, they're a waste of a march. You only get 6 marches or whatever, so you can't afford to throw a march over there in the dragon tower that isn't giving you any points, as far as I'm concerned. So as of right now, it's 1391 is 21 to 97's 11. Let's check out some battle reports. So these battle reports are all going to be massively high stats because all the castles are maxed. So Zevsi got in there first to the armory, and then they pounded him out, it looks like. A couple guys hit it. Same thing happened with the training grounds. Or that's all the armory. Let's go over here. Suleiman and Ghost Rider duked it out with some solo marches. Your Star and Pandora duked it out, looks like, with some solo marches. So, and then Crazy Frog Victor, he looks like he got a couple of marches in a building and held off a solo attack. So right out the gate, a lot of times they're just speeding in single marches. That looks like what they did. That's one tactic. Or you can just port where you're going and set rallies and rally right into buildings. I mean, there's a lot of strategies. A lot of people, a lot of teams do a lot of different strategies. The speed in, try to take the points out the gate, that's a good strategy. So as of right now, it's still 21 to 11. It's not too much of a gap there. Let's see if we've got a rally or two over here. So here's a rally. Lord Fram with the offensive rally defeat. So the stats, like I said, the stats are going to be maxed out. Both castles got the same piece of equipment. So let's just check out what they're using for march sets here. A lot of siege. I see a lot of siege. Some griffins, some Delphi. Not too much of a mix there. Not sure I'm liking that mix there. So it doesn't look like there we go. There's a little bit of a nice mix. So Ghost Rider running with this mix. At least some semblance of a mix. Defender defending with some infantry, siege. It's a T13s, T12s. Okay, so the defender defending with nice mixes. So yeah, the stats are the stats. I mean, that's what they are. Everybody gets the same piece of equipment. It's all about the march sets, joining, who's active and in there, and who's showing up every week. That's the key to success in this match here. It's not about what kind of castle you built, because everybody gets the same piece. So 21 to 11. Still no real big point upload yet for some reason. Looks like Pro is in possession of Tower of Blessing, Medical Hall, 2 South supply points, the North supply point, the Armory, the West supply point, and the East supply point, as well as the training grounds. GdC, K97, is in possession of just the Tower of Blessing and the teleport points. So Pro is going to be getting massive points per minute advantage here. 48 per minute point advantage over GdC. Solo. They're doing rallies over the Dragon Tower. Okay. Some solos at the Crystal Mine. Not sure what was going on there. So it looks like 1391's doing much better as far as the battle reports are going. They're just dominating. And that's going to come down to March set. It's all about the March set. Okay, so it looks like they rallied it back. So Hunter with the set. So about time, Hunter. Hunter's one of the main WoW fighter players. So Hunter's using this set here. Let's see what he's got going on. So he's using a much broader mix. Much better there. Those first March sets were just hellacious. I'll just say it. These are a little better mix. Much better. That's gonna find you much more success. Okay, so they could be starting to figure something out. That's the way these matches go. The good teams will adapt. They'll compensate. They'll do what they got to do to change stuff up and find success where they're not. So with the point upload, it's 1,000 to 265. 1391 way up. They have a 16 plus point per minute advantage. Let's just take a look at the map and see how they're doing here. So far, they're totally dominating in most of the map. Looks like the Armory was lost to them. So let's go over here and take a look at that. Where's this at? Let's see. That's a solo. Those are solos. Where'd the Armory get taken at? So there was a rally on the Armory, took it back. With RD. RD, another main player of WoW. So Pro with the still 16 point per minute advantage. Dominating the board for the most part. Looks like they took a teleport point back. They are taking supply points. So apparently somebody is getting the message to them that they need to take the right buildings that score points. But as of right now, with 35 minutes to go, PRO is totally dominating this match. Here goes a rally. So 1391 with the offensive rally defeat. See if they got set up in offense and defense. Looks like they did. There's the defensive damages. So they both got set correctly there. That was just, I mean, these are coming down to March sets, guys. So somebody must have made some adjustments over here, but it looks like GdC is now with a massive advantage at 32 points per minute gain here. So they took the armory back. They're holding the crystal. They now took the training grounds. The Tower of Blessing is in full possession. They took some supply point. They took the supply point on the east side. I don't know what happened there. I was trying to look over here at the... Okay. So 33 minutes to go. Pro with the offensive rally defeat on the crystal mine. So they went for the crystal mine and found defeat. So 97 with the defensive stand on the crystal mine. So you do score a lot of points per minute on this. So I mean, it's definitely far from over. You got 33 minutes to go in this match. This could turn into a pretty competitive one. So far, it seems to be. We got a supply point action here going on. Some reinforcements moving to the supply point. So GdC now is in possession of the northern Tower of Blessing, the armory, the eastern supply point, crystal mine, southern teleport point. The training grounds is ticking down on a timer. Let's see if what were they able to do there. They rallied Ruslan contingent, rallied RD there with the offensive rally defeat. So they tried to take it back before it turned over, but 97 was able to turn it. So here's a 3.8 million size rally coming into the supply point. Let's see what happens. And they did take it. So 97 now took possession of the southern supply point. So now they're in possession of the armory, eastern supply point, training grounds, southern supply point, northern Tower of Blessing. They also hold the teleport point in the south and the dragon tower in the east. Here comes a rally at the crystal mine. Let's see what happens. 4.2 million incoming to the crystal mine. And they were able to take it back. 1391 just took the crystal mine. So 4.2 took it from 3.9. Suleiman versus Hunter. So this is turning into a battle, guys. We got a point load, 1600 to 859. GdC still with the 16 plus point swing advantage per minute. So we'll see. 30 minutes to go. The match half over. Starting to be contested. So what did we have here? Looks like we had a rally take with the counter rally take back. So PRO takes from RD. That's a close one. Ruslan takes from RD by 600,000 point only. And then we had that defeat there at the crystal mine. Oh, that's a solo. And then we had the counter. Nope, that's a solo too. Wow, we just had some single action take back that thing. So the armory just changed hands a couple of times. Getting pretty intense. It's now down to within like 750 points only. So the crystal mine's now in timer, ticking down on the 1391 side. 97 still holding the training grounds. Southern Supply Point, Northern Tower of Blessing, Eastern Supply Point. 90 seconds remaining on timer for the Armory for 1391. Can't really see, but it looks like in the teens seconds left on the timer on the Crystal Mine. Okay, and rallies incoming at the Crystal Mine. Right as it changed over, let's see how that went. And it looks like offensive rally fail. Zevsi with the rally of 2.4 million versus 4.2 million. So undersized rally, not full. Shot at the Crystal Mine. 1391 holding them off there. Now with the 16-point swing in their advantage, 700-point ball game here. 28 minutes to go. Looks like we have a rally up. Not sure where it's aimed at. Style 1391. Points per minute gain in 1391's advantage. Training grounds now in possession of 1391. Armory ticking down in possession of 97. Let's see how that went here. So here was another rally on the Crystal Mine. 3.6 million offensive rally loss versus Suleiman's 4.2 million. See how they got set up here. Everybody was set correctly, defenses and offenses. Here's the GdC rally victory. RD set versus Ruslan. RD's got his offensive damage up to 243. So he did some nice tweaks. Okay, so go look at the comparison. So battlefield points 2,000 to 1244. It's now 800 points. 1391 starting to reassert themselves. So pretty even on kills, within 2 million. Kill loss ratio, I mean, slight advantage to 97, but it's not about kills, it's about points in buildings. So that's the breakdown there. Let's see, they might start rallying castles. So they're just throwing troops at the Crystal Mine now, I guess, huh? Solo ones. So it looks like the supply point must have been taken. Let's check that out. So supply points in 97 control. I mean, neither side giving up here, but 1391's pretty much dominating the majority of the points per minute buildings, with the only ones being that they don't hold being Southern Supply Point and the Armory. So we got an incoming rally at the Crystal Mine. 4.2 million incoming. Let's see how that went. Looks like a rally defeat. They weren't able to capture, so we'll give that a minute. So RD's contingent versus Suleiman. offensive rally defeat. 4.1 versus 4.2 million. So that was a pretty sound defeat. Whatever they're sitting there holding the crystal mine with, as far as March sets, seems to be effective. As of right now, it's 24.18, 1391 versus 14.29, Kingdom 97. Looks like another rally. Okay, so that looks like a rally victory for 1391 there. They were able to finally take that crystal mine. So 97 hanging in there, not giving up. Finally took the crystal mine. 4.2 versus 4.2. Pretty solid hit there. And now it looks like they filled it. 23 minutes to go. So 23 minutes to go. Let's look for some battle reports here. So they did hit that crystal mine a few times, found defeat before they were finally able to take it back. .68 seconds to go on the timer. If you see the little numbers here, you see how many troops are in these buildings. So 1391 took the eastern supply point back. 4.2 million in that thing. Oh, looks like 1391 just took the armory back. Just trying to find that. Mr. Dark's contingent with the narrowest of victory. 300,000 point victory there. So the plus 16 points per minute advantage right now is 1391's side. 1391's at 27.39 to 97, 16.32. So up by 1,100 points. And looks like they just held off a rally from 97 on the training grounds. So RD's contingent with the offensive rally defeat versus IRM style. See how they were able to get their stuff set. So that's going to come down to troop composition there. Well, all of them do. Really, but. So 1391 now pushing their lead. 20 minutes to go, or up by 1,200 points. This kind of gives you a good view. This is how it's basically been the whole match, except for periods where 97 has mounted marches on key buildings that give good points. So they were able to score some points, but for the most part, 1391's held the entire map the entire time. So it looks like we just had some more action on the crystal mine. Let's take a look at that. So Suleiman, with the offensive rally victory, takes the crystal mine back from Hunter's contingent. And then Crazy Frog sent a solo at it. That's what that was. And Now 1391's in possession of the crystal mine. And again, that's what you're seeing. So you see there's some reinforcing and counter reinforcement rallies going in there. That's what that was. So 1391 now with the 32 point per minute gain over Kingdom 97. And it looks like 1200, 1250, maybe 1300 point advantage by 1391. So slowly pushing that lead. You can look and see the small little numbers there. That's how many troops they've got in each of these buildings. So all of them have a single march in there, at least, if not doubles. We'll go back to the crystal mine because that seems to be where all the action's at. So RD's looks like he's got a rally up. And here comes the rally from Hunter on the crystal mine. And it looks like 1391 held it off. There might have been a counter rally in there, or two or three. Yep, that's what just happened there. So what we just saw there, 1391 defended the rally with 97 setting the multi-rally. They also at the same time had some counter rallies up. And those rallies came in shortly after that first initial take and immediately changed it back over. So even though it changed hands for a moment there, 1391 had the counter rally set. So as soon as it changed over, their counter rally launched and retook it back. So and that's always going to be frustrating when you're not on Discord with your team and you can't like sit there and explain that, hey, I got a rally set on me here or there or wherever, because it's really hard to type out while you're doing this fast-paced event like this and then stop and type in a chat bar, which it's looking to me a lot like Kingdom 97's not on a Discord chat. But they're not giving up. Looks like we still got some rallies set. 1391 still with the 32 point per minute plus point gain. We'll take a look. Looks like we had a battle report. So we had a lot of, that's what all that single GdC complete defeats are, is they tried to send solo marches in there afterwards, but they didn't see that incoming reinforcement rally that hit well timed like right afterwards. And so their solo attacks ran right into that full rally. So we still got some action here. So Hunter's rally just came in and took the crystal mine. Let's see if we've got any reinforcement rallies here coming. And King Dragon sending, Lord Fram sending, Beat Rack sending. So we had a lot of rallies going there at the same time. They must have timed a whole bunch of rallies there. So that was a solo. But here's the... There wasn't any troops in there? Must not have been. And then there comes the incoming rally from Style. So let's see how that went. So I saw some... Looks like they might have held off another rally there. So PRO with the solo, that's not the one. But they sent another rally and lost. So 97 held off the double rally, kind of. It wasn't quite a double rally, but kind of held off a rally. That wasn't as well timed as that first round of counters. So 12 minutes to go. PRO up by 1,100 points. We got some rallies set, it looks like. They're frantically filling the crystal mine. So Kingdom 1391 must have a rally set on it, so they're trying to fill that to try to hold that. We still have the point per minute gain advantage in 1391's side, but Kingdom 97 not giving up. 11 minutes to go. They're still rallying. 1391's up, though, however, by 1,300 points now. It's a long way to go with 10 minutes to go in the game, so... And that looked like a rally changeover on the training ground. So let's take a look at that. There was no troops in that, though. So 97 not giving up. Might be a little late in the game, though, to mount the epic comeback, but they're definitely not giving up. They're in possession of the northern supply point, northern tower of blessing, the armory for now. They also hold the training grounds. 10 minutes to go. 1,200 points still. Still a lot of action, but pretty sizable lead at this point. Looks like Lord Fram's got some marches moving. Zevsi's got some marches moving. They just took the northern supply point. They lost the Tower of Blessing to 1391, so there's now a point swing in GdC's favor, but let's look at that. That's a solo. Some solos on the crystal mine. Ah, and then they did attack that and lose. So 1391 did make an attempt, and 97 with the stand there. So 97 still fighting. 9 minutes to go. Oh, we got some castle scouting now, huh? 97 with the rally on the supply point. So, looks like they lost attacking that supply point. Let's look at that. There's a rally on the supply point by Lord Fram. Defeat. Offensive rally defeat. 1391's holding that off. Those become costly. That's why you don't want to fight over things like Dragon Towers and teleport points, because they're costly and you only get a certain amount of marches. 8 minutes to go. Big point per minute swing in 97's favor, but will it be enough? That's the question. Still down by 2,300 points, 2,200 points with 8 minutes to go. $13.91 doing a very good job this match of just totally dominating the good point per minute buildings. $97 with a late game push here to gain some ground, but I think it might be a little too late, but it's commendable to see him keep fighting. So Dragon Towers, supply points, Tower Blessings. Still a lot of movement, a lot of action. So the next point load here put us within 1,200 points of each other. 1391 up 46.05 over 97's 24.55. And Suleiman just took the crystal mine, so try to see that report. So Suleiman's contingent with the offensive rally victory over Hunter's contingent. So 4.2 versus 4.3. Hunter's defense a little low. Suleiman's offense set pretty decent, 224. Point swing still in 97's advantage, but it's diminishing now. So the score is 4,600 to 2,450. Still 2,200. We might have a rally incoming here from Beat Rack. We'll see if that's a rally or a single. Looks like it was defeat, so single attack. Alright, so under 5 minutes to go here. Looks like pretty substantial lead by 1391. I don't see anything determining anything other than a 1391 victory here. 97 still kind of hanging around, taking Dragon Towers. They retook the northern supply point, though. They also have the eastern supply point. The armory, however, the northern tower blessing, the central supply point, medical hall, southern tower blessing, southern supply point, and western supply point, all held by 1391. So it looks like Hunter's contingent with the offensive rally lost 4.2 million versus 4.2 million. Let's see how he's got that set up there on his offense. 219 versus Suleiman's defense is looking nice. 229 and 212. So now with 3 minutes to go, 1391's now at plus 32 points per minute. Advantage over the 16 plus that GdC's got currently. I haven't seen anybody try to hit anybody's castle yet. So next point load puts Pro at 5,100, GdC at 2,800. So just about 2 minutes to go in the game, and 2,300, about 2,300 point advantage, 1391 Kingdom. So this one looks like it's going to go down as a 1391 victory. Pretty interesting match. I honestly I didn't realize that was going to be a Kingdom 97 team over there. I don't know why, but I just looked at the left-hand side and saw 1391 and decided to go with that. So this was kind of an interesting match. Good job to Kingdom 1391. Really good coordination, well-timed counter rallies. Those were nice. A lot of good competition this match. Both teams tried. I mean, I think this is one of the more relatively close matches that you'll see this early in the season. So it's always fun. 1 minute to go, and Pro's 5,200 to GdC's 2,800. This is going to definitely go down as a 1391 victory. Hunter's still rallying. That's Hunter though, man. I know that guy. He's a good event player, good KVK player, good mineral vein player. He's in a lot of my videos too. I see you guys might see him around if you follow my channel. So, good job, Kingdom 1391 Pro Alliance. Takes out Kingdom 97's GdC. Took down some pretty good players too. And that will do it. 3 seconds to go. This will go down as a 1391 victory. Nicely done. And boom, here we are. So back here in Kingdom 97. And there we go. So once again, this is Dark Spear, Kingdom 97. This is my channel. This is me. This is where I'm at. This is the new golden chest skin. That will be another World Cup Season 3 episode. So I'll be doing them all season long. I'll be doing matches. So if anybody has requests, would like to get one of their matches, upcoming matches, live streamed, let me know. I'll try to schedule it. I don't care what time of the day it is. I'm Pacific Coast US time, so that's when I sleep. But if somebody really wants a match done and it's in the middle of the night, I'll wake up and I'll stream it. Just let me know. So congratulations, Pro Alliance Kingdom 1391, for taking out GdC from Kingdom 97. Good job, guys.